On stage, every second counts, every note and every lyric. This is a JOYO wireless XLR system, built for performers and made for movement. No wires, no lag, just pure unchained sound. Today I'm going to give you a quick overview, show you what it sounds like compared to a wire, and give you a glimpse of what it sounds like in a real-world environment. The MW-2 is a hassle-free, easy to set up wireless mic system. You just connect the receiver into your device of choice and your transmitter into your mic of choice, and you're pretty much ready to go. It operates at 24-bit 48 kilohertz and offers 48 volts phantom power. It's got a built-in lithium battery that lasts about 6 to 8 hours once it's fully charged. Operating at 2.4 gigahertz, the frequencies are hopping, avoiding interference efficiently. It can go as far as 30 meters, which is about 98 feet. So here it is in the box. I'm gonna do a quick unboxing, show you what it's all about, and then we're gonna do something different on this channel that I don't normally do. So let's just start by unboxing it first off. Let me get this out of here real quick. Wow, cool. So if any of you guys have microphones that you would like to be turned into a wireless microphone, or you just need to send an XLR to a certain source and you want to do it wirelessly, this guy is supposed to be the answer to all of that. So here we go. Quick unboxing. Look at that. Wow. Oh, look, we got a manual. Here it is right there. You can see. I'll get some better close-up shots for you guys. But it's pretty basic. It comes with the charging cable, and you have a transmitter and a receiver. So this guy goes plugged into your microphone, and this guy goes plugged into your mixer or whatever you want to get your sound to. And it's pretty much just these two guys right here. Look at that. Very simple. You can make anything wireless. You just, right here, there's an on button turned on right there. Ooh, look, the lights look so pretty. It also has 48 volts, so if you need to supply phantom power to a condenser mic, there's the transmitter and the receiver right here. Very straightforward, the same thing. It's got an on and off button right there. Turns it on and off, and you just plug them in and they sync up automatically. So it's pretty straightforward. You know, there's not a lot of detail to go into these guys, but I'm excited to use it in a real world environment. And tomorrow I happen to be throwing a show and I'm going to use this guy, and I'm gonna take some video with it so you guys can see it work in a real life situation. You also have a charging port here, which is right here. You have a cable, and I like this cable because it's a little different than most cables. Now that I'm looking at it, you have one USB end and you have two USB-C ends. So you can daisy chain them like this, plug them into a USB box or a USB source. This one doesn't come with a box, but I mean, everybody's got boxes hanging around these days. So just plug it in and start charging and you're pretty much ready to go. So now the real test. I got an old Audix mic that I like using for my live gigs, and we're gonna go with the wire and the MW-2 and show you the differences between the two. Somebody's hiney, it's crowding my ice box. Somebody's cold one, it's giving me chills. Somebody's hiney, it's crowding my ice box. Somebody's cold one, it's giving me chills. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. That is the test against a real wireless mic. But now let's show you some clips from my show and how this guy performs in a real world environment.
Mic check. Mic check. And so must be limited to the slow, and all I strive for the blind in the absence of light.
So one of the big noticeable differences I've noticed with this guy is it does a significant amount of boosting. Like it's got a preamp built in, which makes sense because it's got to supply power to the signal, but just know that everything is going to come in a little hotter and a little thinner but brighter at the same time. So you kind of get a little more presence with this, but you lose low end. It's kind of the trade-off that you get between using wireless and a wired. So I don't know if you guys can hear those differences. They're pretty big to me. I did adjust my gains before to make sure they were somewhat even, but big noticeable difference. This does supply a good amount of juice to the signal. So you're kind of getting a boost in here, but it does roll off some low end, makes it a little brighter. So once again, that's the MW2 from JOYO. Hope it gives you some insight on whether this is worth buying or not. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm Widowmaker Josh. We'll see you all next time.